damn it. What's happening, man? What's going on, man? We back for another episode here of State of the Nation, man. We don't get to do this too often, but I'm excited for this one, man. Cheeto hit me up. I was like, yeah, definitely gotta get on screen. What's going on with you, Cheeto?
Man, you know, finally getting settled down back into the routine of things after going to Vegas for that Monday nighter. So it still feels good to be able to catch up with you, big dog.
Yeah, 100%, man. Man, I know the vibes were high, right?
High is an understatement.
And in true Raider fashion, you know, we lay a stinker. As soon as your emotions get too high, bro, they have a great way to humble you as a fan. It's crazy,
right?
But shout out to my guy Cheeto, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat and that's gonna be joining us today too, man. A little impromptu show, but new member to the channel, man, has shown up, but been showing up strong, man. My guy KD in the building, man.
Hey, what's up, KD? Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Go Raiders, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Alfredo in the building, man. Saludos, man. Saludos to you as well, man. Appreciate you. Moval, what's going on, Moval? Yes, sir. Dominique in the building, man. What's going on, Dominique? Appreciate everybody, man. Friday. Starting off your weekend, man, with some rundown and
right.
Get right. I don't know about y'all. You know, if you're still at work, all good. I know you're gonna, you know, we got a couple hours, you're gonna be off soon. My weekend is already here, man. I'm done with work. I'm good, bro. I'm ready to get things started.
Are you done?
Oh yeah, you know me, bro. My job ends early, dog. I end early. I'm ready. But no Jaden. Let's talk about it. Of course, we definitely go get into that. You already know what time it is. And then for my guy Jeff in the building, man. What's going on? See, Jeff, you at a different stage of life right now. All right. My thing, I'm getting my money. I already told Cheeto, bro. Once I'm a millionaire, you know, I'm gonna be flexing on them a little bit, just taking them to Raider games. But after I get my money, then of course we're gonna get this one to get his bread. Now we all good. Now
right.
I'm definitely retiring.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah. I'm definitely retiring after that. Yeah, it's all you now. Yeah. My guy Dre in the building, man. What's going on?
We in here early this time. Yeah, man, we here on time.
Coach, Raiders better whip the Redskins. Hey, man, I don't even want to. We're gonna talk about it, bro, because I don't want to put it in the air. I ain't gonna.
I don't want to put it on there. Like, what happens when we play someone that we're supposed to be? You know,
because we're gonna. I have a little graphic to show. Oh man, The other Dre in the building, man. What's going on with you, man?
What's up, Dre?
Tapping in, bro. But I got a graphic to show. It's pretty nasty work. About the Raiders.
You know, to me, what's the one that stands out the most that we should have won and we didn't was the Jeff Saturday game.
Ugly. It's too many.
Ugly.
It's too many. Like, every regime has their one. You know what I mean? Like,
right? Yeah.
That embarrassing ass game where you're like, man, like you really wish you could scrub that tape. Not gonna count. Yeah. So I hope this ain't one of them, dog. I really hope this ain't one of them. I'm about to show a graph, and that'll kind of show it too. But yeah, I was gonna ask you. I mean, shit. I guess that's where we'll start. That's where we're starting? I guess the Raiders, with Mariota. Is that where you want to start?
Sure. Yeah,
let's start with that. All right. So, no Jaden. Right. Everybody already knows, man. It's already been reported, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on the screen for everybody anyway that maybe does not know what's going on. The Raiders apparently will not be facing Jaden Daniels on Sunday, man. He's still dealing with the knee injury that is lingering from, I believe, his last game. I don't know when he sustained it. But either way it goes, man, he will not be playing. I think, you know, we talked about it earlier in the week. You know, Cheetah, because, you know, got a little word.
Does that say the Raiders will face an old friend?
Oh yeah. But you know, we talked about this earlier in the week, Cheeto. You know, little bird on the street let us know earlier in the week, so we
Yeah,
kind of have information about this might go down. But now that it's official, how you feeling?
I still think we can't change our mindset as a team. It's got to be business as usual. We can't sit there and be like, oh, we got this one, and they got the backup, old ass Mariota. I mean, when it comes to the NFL, like, you know how it is. You know, some people wait for that one moment to bring their light back, and we don't want to be that team that happens to over and over again. So the Raiders got to stay focused and handle business.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Business needs to be handled, bro. Like everything's in front of us right now. It's 2-1, bro, to go into it. And then again, this is one of those I feel like I'm gonna turn into this man. You remember the clip? We're both like kind of college football fans. You remember the clip of Brian Kelly where he was over there at LSU and he's like pounding the table. He's like, again, we're talking about losing, like games in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I'm
gonna turn into that because I'm gonna be like, again, we're talking about losing games that in November we sit there and say, damn it, we should have won that.
We should have won that one. Yeah.
Bro, I don't want this. Like, that's how it's gonna let me know that at least this regime has changed. If we don't make the playoffs, so be it. But the game that we're supposed to at least win, right?
We gotta.
Come on, bro. Like, these are the type of shits right here where it's like, as a Raider fan, this is where it's a damn shame. We can't even have no confidence for real. Because when I heard this, at first I was happy. I was like, oh yeah, okay. They look even, they look even worse. You know what I mean? Because they haven't looked good at all.
Right.
But then I'm like, fuck, I am a Raider fan. Like, he did just have 3 touchdowns against Cowboys last year.
He did have a good game. And the Redskins are coming off an NFC championship run also, man. So let's not act like they're like a slouch team without JD5,
Yeah, I mean, but as of these first 2 weeks, we can admit they have not looked great. They haven't looked great. Even with the win against the Giants, that wasn't like an all impressive win.
No, that wasn't very impressive at all. No.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, their O-line to me got some problems, bro. I mean, I think that's why they in the situation to begin with. Their O-line got some issues, and it was kind of exposed that last game they played against Green Bay. Now, we don't have Green Bay's line.
Green Bay bullied the hell out of them, bro.
Yeah. Now, one thing I am confident in is that we're good against the run. We are good against the run. So they won't be able to do that. If we can make them one-dimensional, that plays more into our favor. But this is where, here it goes, the legacy game, Cheeto. He back at Oregon again. He's slinging that shit like he going for a high.
He back at Oregon versus Pete Carroll all over again, dog.
He see Chip, he like, oh shit, I'm about to put that.
Yeah, like Chip, my dog.
That's what's going to scare me, dog. That's what's going to scare me.
Yeah,
if that happens, dog. Because again, this is just a year ago. He went into Dallas and had 3 tubs. A year. Yeah. This is fresh. This shit ain't like 4 years ago. And even so, I'm going to show a graphic that sometimes it don't even matter how long they haven't played. Sometimes it don't matter. It could take hours for them to get within a building, for them to beat our ass. Sometimes that's how it goes. 24 hours it took Baker Mayfield. So
oh my God, don't remind me of that one. Ooh,
24 hours is all it took for him. So
yeah.
we can't just be 100% confident. What Cheeto was saying, bro, 100%. We got to be on our toes. We have to treat this shit like we are. Well, basically, our backs are against the wall because you lose some shit like this, then the division starts slipping.
Yeah. We got to get this win to come back to Vegas against the Bears. Get like a little couple games put together.
Who are struggling themselves, right? So it's like this is important, bro, because again, now you got division rivals facing each other with Denver and the Chargers, right? So there's that. But if Denver wins, they're both 2-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
We lose, bro. We're 1-2, tied with the Chiefs, probably, who are playing the Giants on Sunday night.
Yeah, and they're playing the Giants, so they're gonna come out with that dub.
You see where this is going, like, bro. We've read this story many years. If you lose some shit like this, now here we go. We get to slipping away. Now we start to lose games we not supposed to. Confidence wanes. Now we out here yelling on podcasts and shit. It's just how it is, man.
What I will say about even though the way they lost on Monday, I didn't see a defeated team. I saw a team that made mistakes and didn't get past them. So at least with that, I think going into Washington, I'm not as worried. Like, oh man, this is one of those games where it's gonna look horrible. Like we can fight. We gotta fight, stay focused, and we definitely can go in there and come out with that dub. Yeah,
100. We can, and that's what scares me the most, Cheeto. That's what's a damn shame.
Because I know Frank and telling us we don't know shit. You don't even know how to spell Geno.
Yeah, where he talking about? Hey, yeah, all right.
He said Jeanty. G-E-N-T-I. Learn how to spell his name.
Spell correctly before you try to come on here. We don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Geno looked defeated. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, now, for sure. Now, I want to see how he bounces back because really it's not as bad as he looked. We can be honest and say that's not characteristic of him as a quarterback. He's normally at around like 70% completion percentage. For real.
Yeah.
So, like, really, he don't really do that all the time. Now, sometimes he'll throw a dumbass pick, but like just throwing 3 picks and shit and doing it, like, he don't do that all the time. So, I do expect him to bounce back to a degree.
I expect him to bounce back, too. Also, him take a step back. I don't have to be the one making all the plays. Obviously, you saw the defense can keep you in the game. Just don't give the game away.
Yeah. And look, it's so sad because Frank is probably – He's such a diehard fan. Oh, I can't stand when people talk negative about this team, but this is where we are. What do you mean? You act like, and this is why, hey Frank, this is why I'm gonna tell you. This is why you can't come to us and say we don't know what the fuck we talking about, because guess what? We actually do. We're actually fans of this team. You want to know why we actually fans of this team? Because what we're talking about. And guess what? What we're talking about ain't far-fetched. You want to know why? Because this motherfucker's right here. Full display.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Full display.
You think we lying to you? These are motherfuckers we've lost to since 2018. I remember each and every game. So before we get on here and waving these silver and black pom-poms and get to shaking ass, for all of a sudden because you don't want nobody to say nothing negative. No, let's be real about the situation. If we want to say that this is changed, and this regime is changed, this shit right here can't say 2025 after this.
That Magic game, bro, that was horrible. I was at that game in Chicago.
Look at it, dog. This shit is fucking atrocious. Nick Mullins, he fucking killed us that game. I remember it vividly. Yeah. I remember it vividly. Drew Lock, 2019. Yep. Is that where that motherfucker's over there rapping? Where he's rapping? Okay. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Look at that. Andy Dalton and Baker Mayfield. Oh, yeah. Andy Dalton twice on the list. Oh, my boy Cheeto, bro. My boy Cheeto. You went to 2023. Bye, Frank. Bye. Yeah, peace out, bro. Go find somebody to shake hands.
Remember, Jeanty. Jeanty.
Go find another podcast to shake ass in. Next, we go to Tyson Bagent, right? Tyson Bagent, I know you was there.
I was there.
Very shameful. Very shameful. And then Andy Dalton, we just watched last year. And see, this is the thing, bro. Like, look what happened to the season after the Dalton game. We were like, oh, well.
Oh man, we shut down Maxx a couple weeks after that.
The season went awry, and so this is where I'm like, I don't want this shit to occur because after this, who we play after this? Oh yeah, coach, you're not lying. We probably can go back farther.
Oh no, but see, but the thing, I'm glad you pointed this out, and it's not to be negative, but if we keep saying this team is different, then this is why we need to win this game.
That's what I'm saying.
To show that we're not the same old Raiders who lose to this list of players.
I'm sure all of us remember these games. It's like, dog, we can't just spew like, oh, man, we're going to bounce back. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. When in our history, we have not done that. We've never done that. Since 2018, we haven't done it. So it's like, this is why I said when we were going with our season prediction, Cheeto, and people were like, oh, we're going to predict this and now. I'm like, no, I can't predict us winning after the bye week. Why? Because after the bye week, we get our ass whooped.
Our record ain't the best after the bye week.
Yeah, it's hard for me to predict certain games because certain games where I think we should win, we don't fucking win. Yeah. And that's just the theme. Frank, you still here? Why are you still here? I thought you what's happening? I thought you were gone. Anyway, whatever.
Whatever. Keep going.
So that's, hey, Frank said he was leaving. He's still here. He must enjoy the show. That's what it is. I'm not the one lying. I'm not the one lying. But still though, we just have to go ahead and change the narrative. We win this week, that changes narrative. Right? That changes narrative. On the outside looking in, people will be like, well, you just beat Marcus Mariota. But to Raider fans will say, we finally handle business. That's different. That's why we think it's different. So I don't know.
That's true.
That's me, man. That's me. I mean, it really falls on the defense. Now, I wanna.
The offense has to show up this time, man. The defense has been there.
This is true, but the defense can't fall apart. That's the whole thing. That's where I'm scared at. Like all of a sudden, we giving up 20 points here, 13 points here, and now all of a sudden these motherfuckers score 30. Like I'll be like, all right, like what are we doing? And this is why I brought this up because this is where I'm going. Our superstar player is under scrutiny from certain fans within the nation that think he's not doing enough, right? They think Maxx Crosby is not doing enough. So I want to get your opinion on that, man. How do you feel? Because there are a lot of people scrutinizing him, saying Max is not looking upper echelon like some of the other edges we've seen. He looks like he's taking a step back. Some say he hasn't been good since 2 years ago or something like that. Right. I've heard that as well. How do you feel?
I love Maxx Crosby. I'm a big fan of Maxx Crosby. You know that. I have a lot of his gear, the stuff, his shows. I think with Max, big dog, it has a lot to do with the main number is sacks.
Yeah,
sacks are the main thing, right? You look at quarterbacks, his wins, touchdowns. With the DN, it's sacks. Because he's not putting up those sacks, a lot of us are taking it back. Like, where's Max at? He's not stepping up. He's not doing his thing. Where's he at? He needs to do this. He needs to do that. And I get that, especially when you want to be considered defensive player of the year. When was it? Like a few years ago, people was crying why didn't Max didn't even get one vote, right? For defensive player of the year. Right. And I think with that stuff, bro, it's kind of just, you got to realize what kind of end he is. Those other guys are pass rush specialists. That's what they do. Max is trying to be a complete defender, play the run, play the pass rush, and one's going to have more effect on the other. He's not always going to get there on a sack, but he'll be making plays on the run. Right. So when it comes to Max, I think you got to look at it differently, where it's not just about sacks. And then, I get it. There's times he overruns, he over pursues, things of that nature. The man ain't perfect, and he'll tell you those are things I have to continue to work on and continue working on his craft, right? But do I think he's non-existent and a non-factor? Right. That's a little too much where I lose it, right? Even I was joking around that game against New England, like, where's Max? I didn't see him the whole first half. And then he made a play or whatever. But that's just me, because I expect him to be there every time. Max is a high motor, a high drive, in every play type of guy. He's the face of our team.
Right.
So I get it. But when you talk about being the best and you want to be an elite pass rusher in this league, that's when I can see you do got to do more, big dog. You got to see more of those numbers and get those sacks.
Yeah. So, I can't honestly, bro. I honestly cannot agree with the sentiment of it. And this is the reason why. Because, like you said, and I'm trying to look for the damn graphic to show, because I want to show this and I want it to be present. But there is a graphic of our first two games that show the direction of runs, right? The direction of runs that have went away from Maxx Crosby's side. Basically, the Chargers and Patriots said, we're just not running over here. We just can't.
Right, they run the other way. Yeah.
They ran the other way, which it's and I'm trying to find the graphic so everybody can visually see it. But that multiple times they did that, and you can see it. And even so, he's still making plays from the backside, right? So I do understand where people, they get to looking like, oh, sacks, then that's it. Right. But he has to do everything on his defense. There's no other way. If he does not, we're kind of screwed. No, I'm not even gonna lie. We're kind of screwed if he does not. So he has to play with the run like he does. As far as the sacks, yeah, it could be more. I don't even think it's sacks, really, honestly. And you've heard me say this like a couple times. It's more like turnovers for me. Like that's what it is.
Because of the game-changing plays?
Because that's the difference to me. When you look at Garrett, when you look at TJ Watt, even Micah to a degree, all of them, they do what? They get the football. Like that's just what they do. Like, Maxx has to do that to get in that category because that gets points. It's all the extra shit.
Changes momentum, gets points.
Exactly. So I think that's what it is. But if we're talking about specifically this year for sacks, hey, dog, I don't know why any of you are surprised, right? That it's hard for Maxx to find room. You want to know why? Chido know. We reverted right back to 2 years ago where it's Maxx in the Temptations, Maxx in the game, where the only motherfucker on our D-line that the offense knows is going to get pressure is who? 98. Consistently.
Yeah, consistently.
So, guess what we're going to do? Tight end chip, running back chip, sometimes 3 people over there, and we're going to dare all of y'all to get a sack. Now, maybe a couple times you might twist and stun into one like Luwalu, right? You might twist and stun and get a couple.
Right.
But you ain't going to consistently give me one-on-one like he is.
No,
so I'm just going to double team his ass. That's where we at.
But as a great one, you know that. You know you're gonna get double team, triple team. So you change your game around that. And like you said, bro, where's the company? Where's the rest of the Temptations? Where's the 3 out of the 4 tops in this shit scenario? Man.
Exactly. That's the problem, though. But it's like, even so, look at the Steelers, though. Look at the Steelers D-line. And I love TJ Watt is as great as he is, but even so, there are motherfuckers around him where they are getting pressure.
Hayward and all them,
Crazy thing, bro. TJ Watt don't even play all of the snaps Maxx Crosby does. So that's how you know these motherfuckers still have a good D-line, right? So it's like, I can take TJ Watt off the field a couple times. Myles Garrett don't play all his snaps either. So then there's that give and take too, where it's like, I look at Cleveland's D-line, I look at the Steelers D-line, they're better than our D-line. They're better. They have guys. So it's like they can afford to give Maxx or give their guys that break. Even Green Bay now to this degree. Look at Green Bay.
Green Bay with Micah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't have those, we don't have them dogs to just keep going and doing all that shit, bro. We don't have that.
Yeah.
It's just Maxx right now who's going to get consistent pressure. So it's like they're gonna double team him, they're gonna triple team him. I don't think he's taking no step back. He doing what he's supposed to do.
We got a super chat.
Oh, $5 holla, man. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Offensive line play. My shit right here. Sorry, but Meredith needs to go. Can't hike a ball and block. JPJ needs to go back to center. He can't handle being a guard, both making too many mistakes. This is a fact. And we're going to see how it works out this week. I mean, we're going to see, bro. I mean, maybe
she should have cleared the protocol by now, right? By today?
He's practicing. He's playing. He's playing.
All right.
So, I mean, shit. There's a Giant fan. Shout out to my guy TP Way the Giant. Appreciate you. I know he's a Giant fan, by the way. But just tuning in with us. But look at their D line. Tip
it out on them. Woo! Yeah.
Look at their D, which is one of the reasons why I think y'all might have a chance against KC. Y'all might have a chance. If Russ played the way he played against Dallas, and their D line can eat against KC, they might bug around and pull the upset.
Because they're the ones who picked up Abdul Carter, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, I don't know how he's looked. I'm very curious to see how he's looked.
I only saw that one highlight of him jumping up and down. That's the only one I've seen.
Bro. Like, were you chasing Jaden Daniels or shit?
What are you supposed to do as a DN? Try to chase JD. I would have stood back too. Like, which way you go?
Yeah, that's way too tough, bro.
Yeah.
See, now this is the thing, bro. Did JPJ play left guard last year? Is that what he played before he went to center?
Was it left or right? I can't remember which one.
I think it was left, but I remember he didn't look good. And that's kind of the problem. And we was like, switching back over there. See, I don't know, bro. We all know what the problem is with this O-line. That's another reason why I'm very hesitant to say it's different, because we about to sit here and we all know who the weakest link of this offensive line is. But we're going to keep them in. We're going to keep them in.
You know the difference? The difference that I see without JPJ is he's the pit bull of that line. He brings the intensity. You know, he's the one 100%. That brings all that. And without him, they're even softer without him, bro. There's no one out there trying to create that havoc.
This is the problem, bro, that I have. And some people may say, man, that's a step too far. But in this game, bro, mentality is everything, right? And remember when we drafted Caleb Rogers, I kept saying, I fuck with him because he has that dog. I've seen videos. I've seen him at Texas Tech. That motherfucker, he was cussing motherfuckers out of times. They wasn't doing what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Even though he's a rookie, I still like that type of mentality.
Yeah.
What worries me about Parham is that, remember when Geno got hit late? 10 seconds? All that against the Chargers? That was Parham's dude. That was Parham's dude. Who picked Geno up? Anybody can answer my question. Who picked Geno up?
That's a good question.
Who sat there and gotten Buddy face because he hit my quarterback late? Who did it?
Ooh.
That's my question. That's my problem with 6'6", because that shit is evident. And that was my problem with a couple lines ago too, where certain people were still here. Yeah, I saw Andre James do it too. I said this, y'all can go. I don't care. Y'all can go back to my show with Andre James. I said he's got to go. He has got to go, bro. As a lineman, I see that.
I know JPJ would have done something.
What? Bro, if I see my lineman and that happens, I know one thing. I can't go to war with that motherfucker, bro. I can't do it. Unless you get tougher. You feel what I'm saying? Like, unless some shit change. But my question would have been, why is my quarterback on the ground and Buddy just step over him like he Allen Iverson? What's going on here?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and nobody does nothing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, now that's where
there should have been some pushing or something going on in that motherfucker.
That's where your point is made, Cheeto. There wasn't no teeth on the line on Monday, bro, because JPJ was gone. Now, he didn't play his best against New England, but he's the teeth. That motherfucker, he's the one that's like, all right, bro, no, we're not doing that. But we need more of that. That's just too soft. I can't do that.
Soft as poo, dog.
Yep. I can't rock that. Okay, he said Abdul's looking good, freakish athlete with pass rushing bag out of his world. We just have a DC that needs to figure out what a football is. I'm fucking
you know what else too I noticed with the O-line? And it was that clip that Turf shared, but I had seen it yesterday. But it was late at night. I didn't want to bug y'all. But the fact that that's where the coaching and the miscommunication is. That defensive lines can shift around and move someone where the O-line's supposed to recognize where to shift the block to, and we're not doing that. And people are coming in free. They're coming in clear, untouched, because the O-line can't communicate about who to block and who's assigned to what.
That's the O-line.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that the center's job, dog?
It is. It is to correct. And guess what they told us in training camp? Man, Meredith is here because his communication is so stellar. Communication is so good. I mean, man, he just gets it. Like, that's what they told us. So it's like, oh, why are we having so many lapses in communication? What's going on? All stunts are killing us. Why? What's happening? Now, the other day, I will say, it was more on Jeanty for not reading the fucking stunts right than it was
against the Patriots or against the Chargers?
Chargers. Okay. It was more on Jeanty. First game, that was O-line for sure. But that second game, bro, that's why his ass is getting taken out. He wasn't reading them stunts right with them linebackers and all the extra. So they had to take his ass out. But man, we already on the offensive line, and make sure you guys are tapping in with the like button on both channels, man. We appreciate everybody that's tapping in with us on this Friday afternoon. Ushering y'all into the weekend, man. So make sure you guys are tapping on that, man. We got some spicy topics to continue with. So Make sure you tune in with us. Stay tuned with us. And at the same time, man, this show right here, just to let y'all know, man, this show is always just about chilling out, talking about some of the rumors, man, talking about what's going on, relevancy, and all the extra, man. So if y'all just want to chill, State of the Nation is the show for you. But yeah, as far as their struggles, man, I mean, this is the bread and butter here. I mean, this is where we're at. And now I fear I fear that if we don't make no change, if Parham continues to look ass, I fear that they're just not going to make no change. They're just going to continue on with it. Because he's a veteran.
And then that's the other part too. Like, I know we talk about moving, but you don't want to be moving your O-line this much throughout the regular season either. This is why I was so upset that they were doing it so much to begin with. You know,
no,
pick your 5, let them gel. You know,
yeah. So I also have a very nice clip. I wish they already clipped it, but they haven't clipped it yet. But it was basically, I saw it this morning, Ryan Clark on First Take, right? And we were a topic. Surprise, surprise, it wasn't a fucking good topic. Anytime the national media talks about the Raiders, it's not good. But
no.
They get to talking about us, and they talking about Jeanty. And they brought up his clip from other day where he said, well, I don't think you draft a guy like me to not get him touches. I ain't gonna lie, I think they took it out of context for sure. But
of course,
the scathing thing that Ryan said was, I've watched, this is verbatim. This is not verbatim, but this is basically close to what he said. I've watched LaDainian Tomlinson, I've watched Adrian Peterson, and I've watched somebody else. Ashton Jeanty's not that. That's exactly what he said. He said, I haven't seen, he said, if you're drafting a running back top 10, I have not seen what I expect to see out of a top 10 running back. That's basically what he said.
And in fairness, that's not calling him a bust.
No.
But I think it's what people were saying, the expectation of what he was supposed to be. So in a way, I will agree with Ryan Clark in that, because that's all I heard. Remember last year when we heard about him? Yeah.
Right. He asked what his it factor was. Now, a little of what he's talking about, I don't agree with, because I'm like, he's like, well, the physicality is not translating. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about that. I've seen this motherfucker run over people multiple times.
Yeah, I've seen him do the spin move and break through people.
I've seen him lower his shoulder and run through a couple motherfuckers at this point. So I don't know about that. The physicality shit, I'm not going to deal with. The it factor, I think we know what his it factor is, though, right? I mean, we talked about it all the time. It's contact balance, right? Like, that's what it is. But, like, this is the thing. How big of an it factor is that? Now, I'm not sitting here saying he's correct or none of that, because I know we know the factors on why he hasn't looked exactly the way we need him to look.
And it's only been 2 games either. To call someone LT after 2 games, come on now. Even if they were saying he was LT, I would be like, pump your brakes.
This is true. This is true. Like, and this is the whole statement where it's like, I do agree with that, where it's like, bro, you got to pump your brakes a little bit. This motherfucker, like, this has no O-line, right? He has no O-line. So we're not going to be able to see shit for real. But at the same time, this is where my running back shit comes out, and I'm not putting the pom-poms on. Where I do agree with, and I was saying this in March, and I always say this, like, Cheeto, you can tell me if I'm lying, because dead ass, like, Cheeto will tell me, like, hey, nah, you did not say that, or you did say that. He is not Adrian Peterson. He is not fucking LaDainian Tomlinson. Y'all have to understand what type of running backs those motherfuckers were, bro. Especially LaDainian Tomlinson. Some of you, as Raider fans, shame on you. Because
as a Raider fan, you should know who LaDainian Tomlinson is.
You know what the fuck that looks like. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. He's not those running backs. He doesn't have the same style. Let's just put it like that. He don't have the same style. To me, he's an Emmitt Smith. Right? He's an Emmitt Smith type of running back. Which Emmitt Smith is in the Hall. So it's like, that's not no knock. But when you talk about skill sets, that's a different skill set than the LaDainian Tomlinson. than the
Yeah,
Adrian
no, it's
Peterson,
different. Yeah.
than all that extra. You feel what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah,
way
yeah,
different
yeah.
skill set. It's a more consistent skill set is what that is. It's more like give me volume. I get better as the game goes on. Now all of a sudden you look up, I got 20 carries for 130. And you're like, bro, what the fuck? When the fuck you get 130? But just I've been consistently dashing you. Right,
Yeah.
carry after carry. That's more what I think Jeanty is. Then we're talking about like a LaDainian Tomlinson type of running back as well.
Right.
Now maybe we with more touches, more this, more that, we see more. But
I honestly I would have liked to have seen more carries, dog. The way he was running, the amount of yards he got, and only 11 carries, to me that wasn't justifiable.
For sure.
I get his pass blocking was ass, and in a Chip Kelly offense, if you can't do that, you're gonna ride the pine. I understand that part 100%. So that part he has to get better. He wants to stay out on the field. And I remember Rundown telling people he's going to sit if he can't pass block. And people were telling Rundown said he was crazy. You don't bench a generational running back if he can't pass block.
Yes, you do. Oh, yes, the hell you do. You can't be out there if you cannot pass protect. That's number one. I don't give a fuck where you drafted. He could have been the first overall pick. If the motherfucker can't pass protect, bro, he's sitting on down. That's just what it is. It has to be. Now what Manny says is 100% true. Jeanty can't run if the line is falling apart, not giving him a hole or blocking to let him run, which is true. And I agree with you, Cheeto. There was a point in the second quarter where I saw some rhythm. I was like, all right, Chip, bro, you got to give him the ball more. He's running the ball kind of well right now. He's starting to, you can see a rhythm. You feel what I'm saying? He's starting to carry the ball and all the extra. And we went away from it. But to Chip's credit, like, we're down 17-6 or 17-3. Like, we can't just be like, oh, yeah, feed Ashton 10 more times. and we're only getting like 3 yards per carry if we're doing that shit too. So it's like, I do understand it from that standpoint as well.
Mm-hmm.
We only getting 3 yards. We only getting 3 yards a carry, Cheeto. So it's
Monday it was 4. So
it was 4. Okay, yeah. See, and I rock with that, right? But it's like once you fall into I think everybody kind of panicked when we got down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I do agree with you. I feel like we still could have kept running the ball and still got back into the game. So
I mean, how many times did we come out and say we can't play action if the run is not a threat? Then the play action does nothing.
Yeah, multiple times. It's like, how are we going to continue to fake it right here? And they're looking at it. It's like, dog, y'all haven't ran the ball 6 straight times already.
Right?
Like, falling for that fucking play action. So there it is right there, man.
Right.
I think, honestly, yeah, we doubled down on the passing for sure, Chili. We doubled down on it. I think we got frantic, bro. We got frantic when we got down. I don't understand how.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Frank, you do.
I got Eric. Keep going right now. Stay focused.
I don't think Frank got a job because he's here at 12:49 p.m.
Right.
I'm already paid. I'm good. I don't know about you. Either you on a long ass lunch break or you sitting at home. That's all I know. But I will say, I don't look as far as Jeanty. I feel like we do have a good running back. I feel like we have a good running back. I do. Now I've never thought. I never thought we had like a Saquon or a Bijan. Right. Like I never thought we had that. That's not the type of running back I think he is. He's more of the Marshawn. You know what I mean? Like I
think we can have like a Marshawn Emmett if that old line gets their shit together.
There you go. And a Marshawn Emmett has won Super Bowls. Super Bowls. Yeah, so we're not saying that's a great running back. Those two running backs that we just said he can be both have Super Bowl rings attached to them. Yeah. So it's like, and I would assume that Marshawn, I don't know the first time, but I assume he's gonna get into the Hall. I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll get in there. I don't know when, but he'll get in there. So those aren't bad comps at all. It's just the fact that everybody was complimenting him to the, I don't know how to say this. That we talking about the upper room, dog. Like the upper
right.
room. You know what I mean? Like the upper room, which Emmett is a part of, but even I would say like running back historians wouldn't put Emmett above certain running backs in the room.
No, because of the O-line he had and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the point. You feel what I'm saying? Now we can talk all day about running backs. I'll debate anybody. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you know, my favorite of all time, and I'm a Raider fan. My favorite of all time is Barry. So
right.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what that when we talking about upper room, you know what I'm saying? Like the Walters, you know what I mean?
The Walters, the Barrys,
bro. Look at the Jim Browns. You feel what I'm saying? Jim Brown was back in the day. You gave that motherfucker 40 carries, wearing plastic Tupperware as pads. So Jim Brown is up there for sure. The Eric Dickersons of the world, because Eric Dickerson was a freak. Like,
Le'Veon Bell before the CTE.
And
I like Le'Veon, bro, before he got messed up.
Oh, before he got messed up, you know what I mean? I go back. There are certain running backs where if they didn't have that fucked off injury history, like an Arian Foster.
Arian Foster was another
he was so cold, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh, he was so cold back in the day.
Yeah.
Darren McFadden without his injury history. There's so many going on and on. But to be successful, bro, I think he can be in that Marshawn. Even I think he's better than Frank Gore. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I know I saw somebody say Frank Gore. He's better. I think he's athletically better than Frank Gore. Athletically.
But even Frank Gore wouldn't be bad. You just be mad because you used the number 6 pick to get a Frank Gore.
On a Frank Gore.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you don't do that, but Frank Gore played 13 years.
So 13, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's good, but you don't use the 6 pick on Frank Gore. You know what I mean? Like but we don't know what it is yet. We don't know what he is. I do think though he needs a better offensive line to see it more. And if that's the case, you would sit there and say, no, every running back needs a better offensive line. Like it doesn't fucking matter, but certain running backs can still make shit happen without, with a shitty offensive line. I mean, with a shitty offensive line, you can still make some things happen. So we'll see. I still think there's room to improve. It's only game 3. Let's see how he does.
It's only week 3. That's the other part. You know, like to Chili's point earlier, I'm still positive compared to other years. And I mean, too, I'm not like I was last year after we lost to Carolina.
No. Now, if we lose this game, I'm feeling like that. But
if we lose to the Bears, I'll feel that way.
I don't know, man. I don't know because the Commanders ain't look good at no point during this season.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'll say this, right? I'll say this. I'm gonna put it out on Front Street right here, State of the Nation. Week 5 or 6 is my benchmark for a lot of players. That's my benchmark for a lot of players for me to just be like, Pink. What I always say, Pink, slip it. Go ahead. Get on out of here, bro. Fuck on out of here, bro. That week 5 or 6 is where is where I'm gonna be like, all right, dog. Yeah, I'm kind of done.
Let's start handing out EBT cards, like.
I'm handing shit out, bro. I ain't gonna cap. There's certain guys, bro, that week 5 or 6, Jeanty might be in that category where week 6, dog. Like we can't sit here because right now he has 80-something yards in 2 games, right? 80-something yards, I believe, in 2 games. We can't sit here in week 6 and this man barely has 200-something yards in week 6. Come on now.
No, it's too early for mock drafts. I'm just saying.
But if we barely sitting at like 200-something yards, week 6, we'll be like, all right, bro, like what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? We can't sit here and just blame O-line now at this point. That's too big of a sample size. Unless this motherfucker's only getting like 9 carries per game now. That's it. So that's why I say by week 6, bro, that's a big enough sample size for me to say, that's 6 weeks of tape. Let me see the special in the 6 weeks of tape. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah, I think I was like that too. Like by week 5, week 6, because the offense always takes longer to gel.
Exactly.
I get that part. So
Yep.
You get it. Sorry, you get it.
Courtesy of the city of Las Vegas, baby. Everybody, it's already loaded. Preloaded.
Yeah.
But this same old topic don't get old. No, VV, it don't. It does not. Because why? When it was draft process, the same topic of how could you not want Jeanty didn't get old with a lot of you. So now that we're here, I'm not gonna shy away from the fact that no, he has to play well. That's just where we at. Our 6 overall pick ain't playing well. Secondly, Secondly, as far as, I mean, let's just keep it a beam, bro. Like we're gonna keep skating over this topic, and everybody wants to like put a bib in a diaper on the fucking situation. Like, no, we're not getting what we're supposed to be getting out of a sixth overall pick yet again from a first overall pick.
Yeah.
Raider history. This is where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Last man, hey, thank God, thank the football heavens for 89, dog. Thank you.
Oh my God, thank them.
He drops in our lap and he ruins the streak of fucked off first.
Thank you, Chargers, for drafting all. You know, thank you, Atlanta, for taking Penix.
That's it. I'm good. But now it's like we can't regain the streak again. We're now this motherfucker's like, no. We got to continue. We got to continue to talk about it until it changes. Pressure bust pipes. So we gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. No, we definitely could have. Oh, we could have used alt for sure, coach. Hell yeah. Shit.
No, wrong. We had an opportunity this year to draft a tackle. We said no. So it's okay. It's all right, Gino. We don't need it. Remember, we don't need the offensive line. That's all. That's what they said. So this is where we are.
And the funny part, I think someone Dre said it. Now the national media is starting to talk about it, but they're the ones who said the Raiders should draft Ashton. They had to draft Ashton, right?
Foot on neck, bro. Foot on neck, because some people, we're not just gonna whisk it away, dog. Because I remember everybody that was not for that pick, how they were talked about or treated. Right, I remember. Yeah. Right, if you were in the nation and everybody's like, well, how could you not want him? You're a fucking idiot. You're this, you're that, you're that. Well, it's not, and this ain't even no victory lap. This is us saying we want him to play well, dog. So we need to figure out what needs to change. That what needs to change in order for this man to play well is where I'm at. Moving on from him, bro, receiver wise, there's my boy Pharaoh. Is, as far as like, you know, me the running backs, Pharaoh is like that with the receivers, right? Yeah. Shout out to him and Severe. He is on the same topic of, hey, dog, we ain't got no, like, the weaponry everybody says we have is not great weaponry. And that's where Pharaoh is at. Now off of Monday, I don't know. It's kind of hard because Geno played so terribly. So it's like, what the hell are they supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if he's throwing the ball all over the fucking place and they're running the right routes and he's just throwing picks, like, what am I supposed to do? But in the certain instance, I do think there are certain times where I'm looking and it's like, bro, there's no separation anywhere.
And that's the part, the separation.
You were at the game, Cheeto. You tell me, dog. You know, I'm watching it on the broadcast, but when they're showing the replay, I'm like, dog, like, we're strapped up.
They are. Most of his throws have to be like 100% accurate in tight windows because the separation ain't there. Yeah.
See, and like I said this,
which is why it showed about Bowers' injury, though, because normally Bowers gets more open than that.
It did. Now they said, there's a little thing floating around that they were doing the load management shit with him too on Monday, where they was like, we're not gonna.
Yeah, and for good reason. It's only week 3.
I'm not mad at that.
You don't want him. Look at what Washington's doing with JD5, right?
Exactly. It is what it is, dog. We'll see these motherfuckers again. You get him healthy. That I'm not mad.
It's a long season.
Yeah, you get him healthy. But to your point, when he is not right, who the fuck else is winning?
Yeah.
And now there are a couple times where I did see Tucker open and he missed. Geno missed and all the extra. But yeah, it's a 4-quarter game. There's going to be times where Tucker is schemed, or you know what I mean, Thornton is schemed, and they're open. It's a 4-quarter game. Chip Kelly's a good coordinator. It's gonna happen.
Right.
But when there are times when the defense says, well, 1-on-1, 89 ain't beating us. Who else is doing it? That's my question. That's my
problem. Yeah.
Again, bro, you were at the game, bro. Did you see any separation from anybody not named Brock Bowers, like consistently?
Not consistently. If anything, Kobe a couple times, but it wasn't by much. The advantage that Thornton had was his height. Had Geno put it up more or right at him, there would have been more completions instead of interceptions. But to say that someone was out there and they were completely open and Geno missed them, like, I didn't see much of that separation there.
See, and like yeah, we can we can continue to beat certain teams with speed. Yeah, we can do that. But certain teams have the corners that are long.
I mean, as a speedy wide receiver and you're in a physical corner, you lock them up. You lock that motherfucker up and you don't let him get off.
Everybody up in here know what I say about Quentin Johnston. Shit, I'm in his chest. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not letting him get no free release because once you give a dude like that free release, then it's too much speed, bro. You got to catch up and all that extra shit. Not with him. And that's the same game plan they're going to use against Thornton until he shows he has a consistent release package. Yeah. That's just it. Now, this is Dre, was you at the game too? Because he said Trey was open quite a bit. I hope you were. If you weren't, it don't even matter. But in your opinion, you said Trey was open. I do think he was open. There were some misses.
Yeah, there were a few times, man.
But then again, we always have to remember, right? It's a 4-quarter game. Chip Kelly is gonna scheme these dudes open at times, bro. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't foresee 4 quarters where you watch all 22.
Okay.
4 quarters where where Chip Kelly don't, you know what I mean? Don't scheme them open. Now, Geno got to hit him for sure. Now, maybe if Geno hits Tucker a couple times, we having a different conversation.
And that's what he did against the Patriots.
Right.
Multiple receivers, different receivers. They were open. He was hitting them.
Yeah. It's like maybe if he hits him, we have a different conversation. But this is where my conversation goes, man. Even with I do still like Tucker. That's my guy. I still think he's
your guy,
right? But there are certain times where we're going against a bigger secondary where I'm like, maybe it's okay to switch him out a couple times, or you know what I mean? Like, why every quarterback that dons a Raider jersey thinks that Trey Tucker can jump ball and outcatch 6'3" corners? I don't know. Every quarterback since Tucker's been drafted just throws this motherfucker jump balls. I don't understand.
Yeah, like he's fast, but he ain't the biggest receiver in the fucking league.
Bro, like you tell me like, he has the, he has that type of vertical, which I think he kind of does, but it's like
right.
Tyreek Hill and shit. Like he's not just jumping over motherfuckers and all the extra. We keep doing it.
We do.
I know you're gonna be mad, but you know where I'm going. Where I'm going. Release the white monster, man. Release the white monster. Release the white tiger. Let's do it, baby. You know what time?
I don't understand. You got in the game 3 times? What's going on?
Look here, bro. And some people can agree, they cannot agree, but at this point, I think it's again, it goes back to draft status. I want to see Jack Bech more. There's nobody here that can convince me that Alex Bachman is better than Jack Bech. You can't convince me. I won't listen.
I mean, unless he has a better understanding of Chip Kelly's offense, and then maybe
that might be it. That might and the birds chirping. Have chirped to me that is some of it. Where the playbook is an issue. Hey man. Get this motherfucker shit where he just reading ABC type letters, man. Get him something where he just, slant, curl, drag, something. But he has to get on Cheeto just for the simple fact if he's a 2nd round draft pick, he's got to get on the field.
Find the space. Sit on the space. Yeah.
He's got to get in the field, bro. And look, I know he's not your favorite guy, but I think as far as knowing how to get open in zones and sit down, right, and be a presence underneath, I think he can do that. Because as of Thornton is not, to me, no underneath type of receiver you dump it off to, you know what I mean, and all that extra.
No.
With him. Tucker kind of, but like more consistently, Bech I think can do that. So
he has more of that physical body type that would be able to go over the middle and
exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Say we need him to run a nice little 8-yard curl in the middle of this zone right here. He can do that. You know what I mean? Get him something cool. But he has to find the field, bro. He has to find the field some way, somehow. Now, Smith can't pass when the O-line is playing high school football. And see, we're going to talk about the passing game too and break it down here, because there is a stat that came out about the offensive line. And this is, if you haven't seen it, this might open your eyes onto, we just maybe, because to me, it told me something, but I want to see what it tells you when I show this graphic. Boom. And shout out to my guy, Marcus Johnson, man, from Tape Don't Lie. If y'all don't follow him or subscribe to that, man, make sure you guys subscribe to that. Great content over there. But if you look at this, man, as far as the passing, look where the Raiders rank. This is pass protection rankings in the NFL through two
13?
12.
Oh, shoot.
We rank 12. So, I mean, what is that? What does that tell you, Cheeto? I mean, when you see, I mean, now it's only 2 games, but still, when you see that we're ranked 12th in the league, what does that tell you?
After 2 games, I would say that we had a better first game than we did the second.
Oh, for sure.
And that brought us way down to 12. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. We're probably sitting there like top 8 for last week.
Yeah.
But like exactly what you're saying though, kind of encapsulates like what I'm thinking. It's more like we just got to settle the fuck down in the past game. You know what I mean? Like in the past game, dog, we just got, as far as Geno and the receivers, and we just got to settle down. The pass protection is there. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Sunday gave me a great perspective because I didn't have to watch the Raiders. So I watched everybody else's team on Sunday. Our pass protection ain't as bad as some of these other motherfuckers.
Oh, no. Some of them are like, there's moments I get when it looks horrible and he gets blasted.
Yeah.
But those are probably less than the other times where he did have them.
My God.
He made the wrong throw. Yeah.
Bro, Cheeto, I mean, there's so many bad old lines in the league. It's not even fun. Look at the Bengals, and they got a better quarterback. Look at these motherfuckers. Their O-line's putrid. Even the Texans' O-line is low-key kind of putrid. I mean, certain guys, bro, I'm looking around, I'm like, ugh, these O-lines are bad. Yeah. Ours is just, I mean, we're middle of the pack. We're just middle of the pack. So that's probably where we're ranked because our run grade of
our run's got to be towards the bottom, right?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Our run grade to take this shit all the way down.
Right. True. Look at Cincinnati. Woo.
Dog, come on now. They're bad. They're not even on the list. They're not even top 16. Look. Yeah. They're 24th. Yeah. Again, but this will go back to the game and our defense. We'll all tie it back up. Look at where the Commanders rank. 25th.
Oh, see, we got to get after Mariota.
The Commanders rank 25th for just to show the different spectrums and sides of it, bro. And again, they did play the Packers, whereas like these motherfuckers, they was getting Swiss cheesed out there on that one game. But even against the Giants, Jaden was running for his life a little bit. You know what I mean? So if we look at these numbers, tells me we just got to settle down, bro.
There's definitely room for us to,
just settle down. Geno, relax.
Yeah.
Take what the defense gives. We'll be all right, bro. We'll be fine.
Hey, 805. What's going on, big dog?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for being here, bro. Yeah. My guy, he said, was trying to tell people during our film breakdown, our O-line wasn't as bad as people thought. They're not. It wasn't great. Definitely had some bad plays, but Geno had time. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to, because I don't know, Cheeto. I don't think like just the normal fan, like just want to, you know how we look at certain Raider fans. They just watch Raider football. You know what I mean? And like, that's it. I don't think they'll look at O-line play and like separate the two and be like pass protection, run. You know what I mean? Run blocking. It's 2 different things. You know what I mean? I can see the difference. I just think it's all one. You know what I mean? Where it's like, well, no, this is ass. So this
or even blame the O-line still when the quarterback held the ball for more than 4 or 5 seconds.
100%.
You know, at that point, it's just the O-line. They're doing their job. You know?
Yeah. So pass protection, we're good. What worries me is like when it comes to run blocking, there's technical things of it, but it's like realistically, that's just about want to. That shit about will. You know what I mean? You got to move motherfucker against his will. And we can't do that consistently. What does that tell you? That shit, that's the dreaded S word. I don't want to use it, dog. But again, your O-line gotta be. Now they can be funny as fuck off the field, of course. Like O-linemen are some of the like goofiest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
On the field, I gotta know that motherfucker's a dog.
We gotta be nasty. Yep.
I got to know it, bro. And run blocking is where that shit shows up. That's where that shit's evident. That's why we love JPJ the way we do. We see it, right? Yeah. He'll come back and clean the motherfucker's clock quick. Right. You know what I mean? So we have to show that physicality, bro. Physicality ain't nothing but want to and will, bro. And that's what's scaring me. Because if we can't do that shit, then when is it gonna show up? You know what I mean? Like these grown ass men we going against, bro. Like we got to get right. Worst snaps I have ever seen in a game. I really think the snaps threw the whole game off. It was bad snap. It was damn near like 7 in a row, Cheeto. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I looked at that after Jeff told me. I took a closer look at that.
It was like 7 in a row where like shit. You call Geno shit Roger Federer. That motherfucker over here, bro. He here reaching around this motherfucker. Every snap, bro. This man had to try to grab, and it was anywhere but here. Like so. That definitely throws off timing. 100% that throws off timing.
Yeah.
DJ in the building. He says,
when
was the last time the Raiders really had a good run blocking offensive line?
Probably when we had a Rodney Hudson.
Osemele and Rodney Hudson.
Osemele and them cats, yeah.
Gabe Jackson.
Gabe Jackson, yeah.
The last time, man. That was it.
Yeah.
Other than that, after that, it went downhill. It was over. Damn. That's a while ago. What year was that?
2019, right before we left to Vegas, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know our home record, Cheeto, bro?
I don't want to know.
Man, yeah. If I tell you our home record since being in the Legion, bro, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, we haven't won many games anyway, really, when you think about it. So it would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's like it's abysmal. And it makes sense why there's no home field advantage, so to speak, either. So see, and Dre says it lines up that they can't run block when they won't defend their QB. So Dre see it, Dre smell it, right? If I can't get somebody to defend my quarterback after they done late hit him, and we all see it, right?
Yeah, that was bad.
Then it can tell you why the run blocking ain't right, bro. It's all about that. It's all about this shit. That's it.
Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it, big dog.
Appreciate you, man. We're going to get ready to get on out of here anyway. But
yeah, I got to get going, too. Time to get back to work.
We're ready to get out of here. But I love it, man. The podcast always put my boy to sleep, man. So we got to be doing these often. That's another reason y'all ass be seeing me on screen all the time. Boy, the podcast put Baby Rundown to sleep. So when I need to go and put this man to sleep, I got to get on screen.
Yeah.
My boy, what's going on, Jazz? 2017, Gruden got rid of KO and moved Penn from left to right. Yeah. Started the downhill there, man. And DJ, I know I keep telling you, bro, we got you, though. I'm telling you, bro, we got you. I got Cheeto right here. I told Cheeto we got you.
Yeah, we got you, bro. I'm gonna take care of that this week.
Yeah, we got you. But that, I mean. Let's just wrap it on up before we get on out of here, man. I mean, what's your thoughts before we get out of here, bro? Because
I'm not looking at my draft board just yet. There's concerns. Obviously, it's early in the season. There's time to correct them, get their stuff together. Like I said, I didn't see the quit on this team like I did last year after Carolina.
I agree.
So I'm hopeful for Sunday. You know, Sunday we're gonna be out in Riverside for a little watch party. So I'm hopeful for that. Hopefully it'll be a good game. It's a winnable game for us. You know, you just showed right now Washington's where they're ranked as far as their pass blocking on our D line. It seems to be our strength. So that's set up for us to create havoc, to go out there in the defense to, create turnovers, and for the Geno and the offense to take advantage of that. 100%. So I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to go out there. I do think we're going to come out with that dub. I really do.
That's where I'm at, man. It's not far from where our boy Geno went to college, right? Not far.
Right. Not far.
We can go back to them West Virginia days. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slinging that thing around. That's what I expect, bro. That's what I expect. I expect him to come out, bounce back. Josh Jacobs had a pretty nice little game against them the other day. Now I watched the film. Josh was making a couple things happen in the backfield like he always does.
Yeah, he was.
But when they got rolling, their defense kind of folded a little bit.
Love was able to take some deep shots too.
Yeah. Now we just talked about Brock Bowers, right? And making sure he's cool. Again, I'm all good with him kind of taking last week as like a rest week because of what I saw Tucker Kraft do against this defense. And if you tell me Tucker Kraft can do that, you got hey boy. Y'all better bring your lunch pail.
Even Big Mike should be able to.
Even Big Mike should be able to eat and work. So I'm okay with them saying we're gonna rest him because we think he can have a big ass game this week, which I think he can. Get the run game started, bro. Let's run the football.
Get that run game going, man.
It's too hard when it starts feeling like 100 yards is too much to ask, but it's like,
yeah,
dog, like I just need it. I need it from my soul. I don't remember the last time I seen a 100-yard game, bro. Soul. So there's that, man. But I think we're gonna get the dub too, bro. Sadly enough, I already put the money on. So we are going to see. But everybody else, man, we appreciate y'all, man. The Raiders will be exactly 2-1, bro. And then look,
there we go.
Again. Everybody feels good, right? We all good. Everybody is straight. Shit, I'm with you, Dre. 80. I'll take it right. I'll take 80 right now.
Yeah.
I'll take fucking 80 right now.
Yeah.
But appreciate everybody, man, tapping in with another State of the Nation, man.
Yes. Appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, my boy Rundown.
We got Murph tomorrow, man. We got Murph. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited to talk to Murph, see what he thinks and how he's feeling. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man, on the wake up. But y'all already know, man, I might have a show Sunday. Maybe not. If we look like complete and utter garbage, we might have to have a State of the Nation, Cheeto. If we look like
gotcha. Let me know.
If we look good, we still might have it anyway. Positive.
Still might have it anyway. Right?
But if we look like complete ass, expect me to be on here ranting and raving.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. But appreciate everybody again, man. Much love. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We're going to see y'all next time here on State of the Nation, man. Until then, peace.
Peace out.